She grabbed the mic at prom, pointed right at me in front of 300 students, and said, "Who would ever want to date that loser?" The gym exploded with laughter. And I stood there, paralyzed, humiliated, and shattered. But what she didn't know, that moment was the start of her social destruction. And I made sure she never forgot it. If you've ever been humiliated, mocked, or made to feel like you were nothing, this story is for you. Smash that like button, subscribe, and buckle up. Because today, I'm serving you a steaming plate of karma, high school style. High school can be brutal. For me, it was like walking a tightrope every day, hoping to avoid falling into embarrassment. I was never cool. Not ugly, not weird, just invisible. The kind of guy who was friendly with teachers and quietly aced tests, but never got invited to parties. Her name was Madison. Blonde, blue eyes, cheer captain. The type of girl that made you feel like just looking at her was a privilege. I had admired her from afar since sophomore year. Not in a creepy way, just quietly. She was the kind of beautiful that made you write poems you'd never show anyone. We shared one class, English, and somehow, I became her go-to for help with assignments. She'd slide into the seat next to me, flip her hair, and flash that smile. I thought, maybe, just maybe, I wasn't as invisible as I thought. Prom season rolled around, and, encouraged by my best friend Tyler, I did something bold. I asked Madison to prom. I expected a polite no, maybe a giggle and a sorry. But she looked at me and said yes, just like that. No hesitation, no joke. I floated for days. Got a tux, bought a corsage, even practiced dancing. My mom was ecstatic. "My baby's growing up," she cried. But Tyler was suspicious. "Bro, you sure this isn't some prank? Madison's never even talked to you in the halls." I laughed it off. People change. I wish I had listened. Prom night. I picked her up, gave her the corsage, posed for pictures with her smiling in every single one. She looked perfect. We entered the gym, music booming, lights flashing. It felt like a dream. Then, the music stopped. Madison grabbed the mic on stage. I assumed it was a quick announcement or something fun. Instead, she pointed to me and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, can we get a round of applause for this brave soul who actually thought I'd go to prom with him for real?" Laughter. Deafening. Soul-crushing. I mean, come on. Me? With him? Please. This was for extra credit. And for laughs. Enjoy the photos, freak. She dropped the mic and walked off, laughing. And so did everyone else. I stood there frozen, heat rising in my face, eyes blurring. My hands clenched, my teeth ground together. I wasn't just hurt. I was cracked open. And what spilled out wasn't sadness. It was rage. I skipped school the next week. Couldn't face the whispers, the pity. But that week alone gave me clarity. I wasn't going to cry. I wasn't going to disappear. I was going to make her wish she never saw my face. Not with violence. Not with shouting. But with a plan. Step 1. I created a fake Instagram account. A charming, rich college guy with good looks, thanks to a stock photo website. His name? Jason Marks. Step 2. Jason started following Madison, liking her posts, sliding into her DMs. She responded, eagerly. Within 3 days, she was gushing to her friends about the college guy who's totally into her. Meanwhile, I was collecting every word, every screenshot. Step 3. I photoshopped a few flirty convos, added some subtle red flags. Jason talking trash about Madison to another girl account I made. Then I leaked it. Anonymous email. School-wide. Madison's dream guy thinks she's desperate. Read for yourself. Screenshots. DMs. Even voice messages I got from voice AI. The fallout? Immediate. People laughed. Not at me, at her. Her friends ghosted her. Her ex flamed her online. Even her cheer squad distanced themselves. But I wasn't done. I sent one last message to her. As Jason, this was never real. Just like your heart. Enjoy your new reputation. Then I deleted the account. But just when it started to die down, I posted prom night's video. Yes, someone had recorded her speech. I uploaded it anonymously to TikTok and Reddit under #PromNightCruelty. It went viral. 10 million views in a week. Her college rescinded her early acceptance citing ethical concerns. And her modeling brand, who had just given her a brand ambassador role, they dropped her. I watched her followers plummet. I watched her smiles fade from selfies. And all I felt was peace. I passed her in the hallway once, about a month later. She looked up at me, face pale, eyes hollow. I smiled, not cruelly, not mockingly, just satisfied. She tried to speak, but I walked past, because sometimes silence is the loudest revenge. I passed her in the hallway once, about a month later. She looked up at me, face pale, eyes hollow. I smiled, not cruelly, not mockingly, just satisfied. She tried to speak, but I walked past, because sometimes silence is the loudest revenge. People forget how powerful words can be, until they cut too deep. Madison tried to break me for a laugh, but she ended up breaking her own mask instead. And me? I walked away stronger, smarter, and finally seen. If this story gave you chills, hit that like button and subscribe. Because we've got more stories of epic revenge, twisted justice, and emotional redemption every week. And let me know in the comments, what's the most satisfying revenge you've ever witnessed? Because here on Vengeful Hearts, pain may start the story, but justice always ends it.